Oh my god, we're back. Yeah, we're in Endako. Um, we're at 4,260 bolts. That's a lot higher than what I'm typically used to. Actually, it might not be. 4K is about what I'm used to. So you want to break these boxes as you pass them by. And you will shoot this enemy down. Now, this is a trick that even a high level any percent player, I don't go for this sometimes. Like most of the time, it's just too risky because it's so new to us right now, and it's a lot harder on PS2 compared to PS3. Sorry, PS3 compared to PS2. I'll tell you my setup, but I don't recommend going for this. But in case someone feels risky enough to go for it, be warned, you're gonna lose plenty of runs to this. So what I like to do for this setup, I like to stand right in the middle and turn Ratchet around to where he's looking on the left side of this little gray square, not too far left. If you look too far right, the camera will get all types of messed up. And I'm holding on R1 the entire time. You let go of L1, then you tap L1. And this probably isn't going to work first try. It might. I'll be surprised if it does. Surprised if it doesn't. I mean, unsurprised if it doesn't. But I press X and then up and right while the camera is zooming out and it's about to zoom back in with that little gray frame of the ceiling. So let's try to time it. See, didn't work. We'll try this a couple more times, but I highly recommend just going straight for the electrolyzer. I think that the faster that you jump, yeah, this is what a good electrolyzer skip does. But I highly recommend that you do the electrolyzer. And if you end up doing this, I'll quickly explain it. I'm going to come over here. Like halfway through, if you go too far through, you'll end up clipping back into the wall, and you have to set this back up again. So you just want to make it to where Ratchet's standing about like a third of the way through the door, and then you want to do a double jump into a hyper strike, and you can continue through. And then I prefer to just for wrench only, I go all the way straight to the end, but for XP, it's more optimal to kill these guys. But we're not going to do that. I just set that all up and told you my setup just to not even do it because I don't recommend doing that. It's not consistent. It saves maybe 30 seconds. And I need to show crane skip for anyone who wants to do that. So, um, this is a very similar case of the running gun, but this is where we're going to use the Lancer almost the entire time of Endako because we want it to get to the heavy Lancer. And just like Maktar, Uzla, and Aranos, we want this to be a run and gun type planet. But the XP is a lot more. Uh, we need the heavy lancer at the end so that we can kill the thug leader easily and faster. So just again, notice how my bullets just kind of curve a little bit around so that I can quickly and efficiently get my XP as I pass through. And same thing with killing this guy. We don't need to kill the other laser bot because that takes a lot of time. And don't kill any of these robots. I'll explain crane skip to the best of my ability. And at this point, you should have 5 health. If you're not 5 health at this point, you're underexperienced. Um, I like to hug this little right side right here. And when one of the robots is about to come up to me, I jump and I let the animation of my jump get canceled by the hit stagger. As soon as I get hit, I press square and then I hold down on the left analog stick and jump, and then hold forward again and jump right after that. And I almost always ledge grab, so let's try to go for it. Like that. It takes a lot of practice, and you will lose a lot of runs to this. Um, I do prefer going for crane skip, which is what I call electrolyzer skip because it sounds funnier. It's a very hard trick, but I still would recommend that over crane skip for anyone trying to learn this category. Similar to the rest of the game so far, just run and gun. Don't stay too long killing enemies. If we can't kill them by the time we're passing them up, that's completely fine. But you should be able to kill most of these enemies, if not all of them, pretty quickly. To the point where it's not really a problem. And this guy right here, you can actually hit him into the crates, but the explosive crate and kill him instantly. But I unfortunately didn't get that. And it's not like, again, despite the fact I'm saying that's very specific with that we need the heavy lancer. I'm already doing more than okay. Look at my XP, my lancer XP. Like, I like to imagine it as like the square root. I forgot what it's called, but like it looks like a square root symbol. I'm already at like the like 2/3 mark almost of this lancer XP. I like to use a D-pad in the crane because I'm weird. It doesn't matter if you kill those bots or the laser bots with the boxes, but keep in mind that that can also be used for Lancer XP. Hopefully I don't kill this guy with the box. Okay, no, I did it. Alright, cool. And I like to be at about 5,000 volts when entering that electrolyzer as well. The bolts don't really matter now. They will matter a lot in Barlow. And again, quickly killing those enemies. This guy on the right here, shoot him once. He will die to the floor, like the fire like floor. I don't know what we call it, like the hot pipes. And this guy, you could shoot him. I believe it's 7 or 8 bullets that kills him. This I will let you decide if you want to play on 16:9 or 4:3. I prefer 16:9. And to anyone who says, "Oh, 4:3 prevents lag," no, it fucking doesn't. It's literally the resolution that does. It all comes down to preference. I'll tell you my 16:9 setup for the Clank clips. I like to tilt. Notice these these little like buttons, like the one I'm sitting right on top of, like these little buttons right here, and these little nodes on the side. These little red nodes. I like to make it to where this red node, right in the middle of my screen, like the second to the farthest left, like the middle left one, I want that one to be just off my screen when I'm hugging against this wall. Actually, it's more so the one behind that. Oh no, I am right. Yeah. Okay, cool. I thought I was wrong. So yeah, you want these two on the farthest left side. Hopefully my OBS isn't cutting it off, but you want those two on the far left side to be off your screen. You want just these two. And then all I do for my inputs is L1 and then press up and square at the same time. Like that. Make sure that you jump a little far down, because if you jump on the top of this vent, you'll get soft lock. But if you jump where the vent slopes down, you'll always just go down. And if you feel confident with your second Clank clip, you can actually just hit this and get a continue point. For this Clank clip over here, I'll tell you my specific cue. This is probably one of the hardest, probably the second hardest Clank clip in the entire game. This little triangle right here in the middle of my screen on this elevator is actually my cue, because I want the left side of this triangle to be like right off my screen, and that, not completely off, but just a little bit off my screen, like either halfway cut through or just almost completely off. So right around here is fine. And then similar to the last one, I press L1 and up. You can go a little bit farther to the right, like a 10 degrees to the right with your square input. But always make sure that after you clip through, you press X, otherwise you'll fall to your death. And you'll have yourself to blame. See, I easily clip through with that, but you will clip on this side, And if you do not press X and glide through the wall, you're going to regret it. Hit this button, and immediately equip the thruster pack. Hyper strike over these two platforms. I messed that one up. That was kind of pathetic. And optimally, this box of or this wall of crates isn't optimal to get because you want to go immediately to the left. But if you're not looking good on bolts, of course, go for this. And then of course you want to come through the teleporter. Immediately buy ammo for both your gravity bomb and lancer. And again, just run and gun. Just run and gun it. You break this and then get the crates to the side so that you have a little bit of time while these enemies are spawning. Sitting a little bit back from this guy because he will almost instantly hit you with his invisible laser. Kill these enemies as you pass by, break these boxes. Oh, I didn't even realize my XP was that good. Yeah, I had such good XP that I didn't even realize that, but when you're about to level up your weapon, I mean, most people should notice this by now. I didn't even know that this was going to happen, but jump, and then as you're about to kill the last enemy to upgrade your weapon, jump up in the air, and then when you kill that enemy, hyper strike. And it will, or you can pull a different gun, but that's kind of stupid and specific. You want to pull the gravity bomb out here and kill these enemies with it. And then you want to pull, for some reason, there we go. Just kill these enemies with the heavy lancer, but you can kill them with the mini nuke if you want. I just prefer to get them out the way.
This is gonna hurt you a lot.
And for this enemy, here's a little hidden tip about this enemy, about this boss. I mean, you want to barely move left and right. It measures your distance going left and right, and he will go counter to where you've been going. Like it will measure how far left you've gone compared to how far right you've gone. And he will always go counter, or he'll always just move. If you're moving too far left or right, so you want to be as still as possible fighting him. So just go a little bit up as I get hit. Just notice that he's just standing still because I barely moved. And again, and you want to constantly be jumping. And look how low he is already. Oh my god, that's crazy. You can finish him off with the gravity bomb, or you can kill him and then pull out the gravity bomb and shoot him. It turns out his active hitbox is way longer whenever his death animation plays, but we're just going to finish him with the gravity bomb. Oh, and of course he moves out the way. Look how much, oh my god, look at the XP. Oh my god, we're so good. Pull the lancer, break this box. Break this goddamn box. Break it. Break this. Break it. Gives you 1,024 bolts. That's crazy. Look at that. Look at that. 1,024 bolts. For swing shot swag, pull out your helipack. As you hit that swing shot, stay neutral on your left analog stick when you let go, and then as soon as you land on the ground, do a macaroni, and then hold circle. Okay, let's try to do that again. So again, hold forward as you're hitting the swing shot. Then once you hit the swing shot, stay neutral. Do a lag flip. I messed it up. And then when you do the lag flip, go into the next swing shot node, and then hold circle in neutral the entire time, and then hold X at the apex of your swing shot. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Oh, I got this. I got this. Here I am making a tutorial, and I don't even know what I'm doing. What the hell was that? I wasn't going too far right with my left analog stick. Oh, I got this. I got this. Wait, I got it. Oh my god, I'm so good. Honestly, if that's too difficult, just use a thruster pack and then just do a double jump. It's that simple. It's that easy. And then remember this too. Uh, remember that we did not do Whoop Hash, so we have to do Whoop Hash skip again. So we press triangle when that orange button pops up, and we press up when the menu pops up, and it's that easy. So we're gonna go into jamming array, which is, in my opinion, top 5 hardest splits, and we're surely gonna have a blast here. Um, but that's in Endako. It's my longest video yet for a good reason. It's hard. It's a hard world. You got electrolyzer skip, you got crane skip, you got the guys that can two shot, not two shot, three shot you the entire time. No, it is two shot because you do crane skip, so you get hit. Um, you got XP routing, and it's just tied on XP if you're not good enough on XP. But if you're efficient enough, it should not be that difficult to get to the heavy limiter before then. And again, make sure that you are minimally moving left and right while fighting the boss so that he stands as still as possible so you can hit more shots constantly. I'll see you guys in jamming.